Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll show you how to get started using Diversion with your Unity projects. The first thing that you need is to create an account with Diversion, but don't worry, it's very easy and it's free. Head over to diversion.dev and then click on login. It will give you an option to sign up for a new account. So click there. You can choose your Google account or sign up with your email. After you have an account, you go back to this window and click on sign in. So I'm gonna sign in with my Google account. And you can see here that this is a web UI view of all the repositories that I have on Diversion already. However, even when you can do many things within the web UI, I want to show you how to set everything up with the Diversion desktop app. So on the upper right corner, click on download desktop app and you'll get options to install Diversion for your operating system. If you're on Windows, you simply have to download the Windows installer. If you're on Mac or Linux, you'll simply need to copy and paste the script into a terminal window, but at the end of the day, you'll end up with the same desktop app and components installed on your computer. I already have it installed here, so I'm going to open it. And of course, I need to sign in again. So I'm going to sign in. And here we go. It's almost the same view, the list of my repositories over here. And what I want to do now is to create a new repository for my Unity project. As you probably saw before, I'm using the Unity, this sample scene for the third person character controller. So this project is the one that I want to be part of my version control. So what I need to do is click on new repository. I have the option to create a new folder, but in this case, since my project it already exists, I'm going to initialize my Diversion repository from an existing folder. So I click that option and navigate to where this repository or this project is located at, which is Hello Unity, and I click create. And that's it. That's all you have to do. You don't need to set up anything special for managing large assets or anything. You're good to go. Now, what we're seeing here is that Diversion is already syncing the files and actually already finished in the background. What this means is it's uploading those files to the cloud. So they're backed up immediately. You don't need to upload them manually or anything. And it's pretty convenient. You'll see why. I'm going to click here on my Hello Unity repository. And you can see here that I have some Unity assets, the packages folder, project settings, divignore, and this vsconfig file, which we can ignore also if we want. But anyway, so this is a repository that I'm working on, the Hello Unity. This is the workspace that I'm at. A workspace is a mechanism in Diversion that allows me to keep synchronized what I have on my machine and what is in the cloud. Now, even if it's backed up, no one else from my team will be able to see these changes until I create a commit. So these changes, in this case, the files that I added, which is the entire Unity project, are only visible to me until I create a commit. That's what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to check all the files over here, and I'm going to create a commit message, added Unity project. I'm going to commit. It's going to be very fast because, as I said, the files are already in the cloud. So this commit is essentially just taking the snapshot of the project at this point in time, and yeah, just doing that. So I click commit, and there we go. If I go to history, you can see that this is the commit with all the files that I added. And there was an initial commit. This initial commit was created by Diversion as soon as I created the repository with this divignore file, which in case you're not familiar with it, it's a file that you can modify to tell Diversion which files not to keep track of, which files not to care about. In this case, we have it pre-populated with assets that Unity doesn't, you don't need to keep track of in your version control system if you're using Unity. Okay, perfect. So that's essentially it. That's all you need to do to start working with Diversion. But let me show you how to collaborate with someone else. If I click on the slot icon, I go to home, I click on the three dots over here. I'm gonna click on repo collaborators, and I'm going to add a collaborator. So Arturo. It's essentially just me, but a different account. So I'm going to send an invite to another person. You can say that that person can read the repository, can write, or can be an admin. I want this person to be able to read and write, so I will select write, send the invite, and that's it. That person will receive an email. If the person doesn't have a Diversion account, will need to sign up for one. If that person already has one, he or she will be able to start working on it. So I'm gonna close here, and let me go now to that other user. So here on Mac, you can see that the person has three repositories. So this is the one that I just invited the person to. And what I need to do is to clone the repository. That means download and set up locally the repository that I was invited to start collaborating with them. So I'm going to click on clone repo. I'm going to choose someone on my computer, some space here to clone the repo. I clone it, and there we go. It's already local to my computer. It said that it was syncing, so that means it's in this case downloading the files, downloading the Unity project. Depending on my internet speed and how many files I have and the size of the files, it might take longer, but usually it's pretty fast. So you can see here that this is the other collaborator that I had. So this person is made some commits already, and yeah, that's pretty much it to get started with Diversion in Unity. Please head over to our Discord server, on Twitter, ask any question also on the comment section on this video. But yeah, good luck developing your games, and let us know what you think about Diversion. Thank you.